negative 3.63 a to the 8th bc divided by negative 24.2 a to the 7th b. The instructions tell us to divide. So we can choose to deal with the coefficients first or the variables. It doesn't matter. I think I'm going to deal with the coefficients first. So the first thing we want to do is we know that we have negative divided by negative, and when we have that, it leaves us with a positive answer. So let's think about that first. The second thing we want to do is take 3.63, and we want to divide that by 24.2. Now we've got some decimals here, and we can never have a decimal in the divisor, so what we want to do is take our decimal and move it one direction to the right, and whenever we do that, we also have to do that to the numerator. So let's go ahead and rewrite this now. So now we have 242, and it's going to be 36.3. Okay, so 36.3 divided by 242. Okay, so when we do that, we get 1 here, and that leaves us with 242. When we subtract, we get 121. We need to add a 0 and bring it down, and this is going to go into it 5 times. And 5 times 242 is exactly 1,210, and that leaves us with no remainder. Now remember that when I moved that decimal wherever it is here under the divisor, into the numerator, it also has to be up here in our answer. So it's going to be there, and our answer is going to be 0.15. So we can go ahead and write that here, 0.15. Now let's talk about exponents and exponent rules. We have a to the 8th divided by a to the 7th. Whenever we're dividing exponents, we always subtract. So what we've really got here is a to the 8th divided by a to the 7th. And when we do that, what it really is looking like is a to the 8th minus 7. And when we solve for that, we get a to the 1st, and we know that a to the 1st is just a. So remember that when we're dividing exponents, we always subtract. So now we have a as our answer. 8 minus 7 is 1. Now let's go to our b's. The b is b divided by b, and b divided by b basically cancels out or leaves us with nothing, and so there isn't going to be a b in the answer. Those two just cancel out. And the last thing we have here is c. C isn't being divided by anything, so that has to be a part of our answer. So there we have it. Our final answer is 0.15 AC.